Why is it that if you purchase a course in today's society, you're like looked down upon, you're like looked down as lesser, you're like, oh, that was a bad idea, you're gonna get scammed, blah, 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 blah. But if you decide to go to college and spend literally 6 figures on courses, you're totally fine. It's totally fine. That's no problem at all whatsoever. That's absolutely fine. You're a good person. Do you understand the hypocrisy that I'm talking about? Like, it genuinely is so wild to me. I wanted to preface by saying I'm definitely feeling a little bit better today. Got a lot more energy. Headache's mostly gone, so we're doing okay, but my girlfriend's still pretty sick. She's still laid up in bed, so we're gonna see what happens. Over the last couple of years, I've had a lot of people who have kind of like, maybe not directly, but like most definitely indirectly have kind of like looked down upon me for doing what I do. Like, I remember one time I was having a conversation with an old teacher of mine. Like, she was a substitute teacher, so she wasn't like, too prominently there, but definitely, we knew each other to an extent. And I saw her out shopping one day, and we just got like catching up. And she was like, oh yeah, so what are you doing for work now? And I was like, oh yeah, so currently I'm in high ticket sales and I'm doing this and like blah, 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 blah. Long story short, and she kind of paused and she was like, oh, I think about that sometimes, and I'm like, man, inside she was most definitely judging in some capacity, you know what I mean? And believe me when I tell you, like, I'm not the only person that this has happened to. One of the biggest demographics I think that kind of like looks down upon this is parents. I want to say first and foremost, thank God my parents have been so supportive of what I do. Like, they have never once questioned what I do in a bad way or thought that, one of the investments I was going into was something I should avoid or anything like that. They've always been super supportive. But the vast majority of people who are like in this industry have parents who literally shit on them for going after what they want to go after, and it's crazy to me. And it's not just like parents, it's also friends, family, colleagues, coworkers, anything like that. Like, if you're trying to elevate yourself in some way, there's always somebody who's trying to bring you down. And this happens for a reason, and it happens because people are trying to get you on their level. Right? They're trying to get you on their level because they feel better when other people are in the same shitty situations that they're in. And I guess the whole reason I made this video to begin with is just because, like, you don't have to listen to what society tells you the vast majority of the time. Like, if you feel like you have to go to college, or you feel like you have to kind of go that traditional route, if you feel pressured by your family or your teachers or school or whatever, you don't always have to listen to that. You don't always have to cave into that. You could go your own way. You definitely can go your own way. And I would bet you that you find 10 times more success going your own way than you would forcefully going the traditional route and just disliking it the entire time.